The afterlife is a huge stretch that, if true, would directly involve all of us. And we don't know, there's a lot of mystery to it. We don't know where it is. If it's true, I believe it's true. UFOs would be easier for a skeptical person to believe in, realize that they're true, that they are around. I think they've always been around. With religion and all telling us the story of our origins and science trying to do the same thing, and they differ greatly. I think that religion, though, if you look back into the ancient scripts and things, I think it's a recollection of seeing and experiencing encounters with UFOs and aliens. I truly believe that that could possibly be the gods that all religions speak of. In India, they've got many gods. For me, I'm Lutheran. There's one God. That's what we believe, or we're taught. But honestly, I believe that somehow is interconnected. Gods, religion, and aliens, to be honest with you. So we're coming off the freeway and we're approaching our house on the other section of my street, and my fiance says, "Hey, look at that." She points up above the houses that are on the street that's just around our corner, and what I saw was round and it was chrome, very reflective. But the problem was that wasn't a balloon, because it was a windy day. It was a very clear day, and it was not moving side to side. It was not tilting or anything that I could tell. It wasn't going up. It wasn't going down. It was staying perfectly still on a real breezy day. And so I was keeping my eye on it as we turned the corner from the street we were on. I was continuing to keep my eye on it, and it was staying right there perfectly still. And so I was able to keep my eye on it as we traveled down to the corner. And when we were going to turn and come over to our block, I took my eye off of it for a split second, and when I looked back, it was gone. It was nowhere to be seen. And it was such a clear day, and that was such a reflective, whatever it was, it looked perfectly round. That's the only way that I can explain it. And recently there's been some information about some sort of orb that was found in South America. Well, this was way before that, so I didn't have anything planted in my mind as to what I would be looking for, or to be on the lookout for this or that. No, it was something that I'd never seen before, never heard of, but it just didn't make sense how something could be staying so still on a day like that and then be gone in a blink of an eye. It was amazing. But as we turned the corner and I was keeping my eye on it, she had to watch where she was driving. We were driving slow, so I got to see it for a longer amount of time than she did. But I was letting her know it's still sitting there. It's not moving at all. And I was explaining what I was seeing. And as I do my, reasonable deduction of, is this something from out of this world, or is this something man-made, or what is it? And we both felt really excited that we got to see it. And I was so proud of her, because she believes a lot of the things I do. She had not before she met me. But I've convinced her that the things I've seen and the things that I believe could really be the truth. And so I was so happy that she saw it. She spotted it first, and she got to experience it with me. And it was great. It was exciting. It was too tangible. It was so solid and so perfect. And just the fact that it was so different. It was somewhere where I thought that anybody that was looking up at that time in that area would have seen it. It wasn't like a spirit. It was much different. It made me feel different. I felt like I was seeing something that I maybe shouldn't be seeing, or if whoever put it there or was in it, or however that works, if they knew, I'm sure they knew I was looking at it, but they didn't necessarily want me to see it. And that's why when I took my eye off it for just a split second, it was gone, and I could see a long ways in every direction. It was gone. So in that matter, I don't think that it was anything like a spirit. It was something completely different. If it's there to see, it's there to see. If they're not hiding themselves, anybody could see it. And whether they're willing enough to try to do the reasonable deduction of, is that a balloon? Is it this? Is it that? And check them off until you have nothing else other than that's an unidentified flying object. I think anybody can see that. I don't think that you have to be a person who can see spirits or be open to seeing it. I think whether you're open to it or not, if you see it and they allow it to be seen, you'll see it. Whether you believe it or not, that's another story.